Alright guys, another thing from Koba's collection, the CZ52, another pistol. These were made in Czechoslovakia from 1952 to 1954. The Czechs always designed their own pistol, but it was in the 7.62 by 25, much like the Tokarevs that were made in Poland and Romania and that were used post-war for all the communist satellite countries. The Czechs made their own design. They didn't want to use or copy the Russian design. So this is another firearm that was surplus. And these came in, I remember seeing these come in small quantities way back in the 70s. But in the heyday, after the fall of communism, this was another gun that came out. And how they showed up, much like the CZ82s, this is the type of holster you had, this same light brown color holster, that was all brand new. And when you bought these guns, you got the holster, which even has its, 1999 OTK 99. Your spare mag, cleaning rod was in there. And the mags are, I believe, 8 rounds. So, let's see, re-arsenal, re-blued in the 70s. Gray oxide coating. But this is what you got. And again, the price on this whole rig was under $100 at the time. Okay. Now they're an interesting gun. I don't know if this was re-arsenaled or whatever at one time. And this pistol uses a delayed roller block like the HKs. So this was kind of a unique design. Your mag release is down here, standard European style deal here. Let me try to get it out. And the ammunition was dirt cheap. There was Czech ammo, Romanian ammunition. I mean, you could buy a case of ammo. It did not cost you a lot. And actually, this gun's in pretty good shape. It's got some, it looks like rust in the grooves or something. That was probably from the corrosive ammo used in it. But it's a well-made gun. It's quite large, right, which does make it easy to shoot. I'm not going to take this apart because I doubt I can anymore because of my hands. It's a little tricky to get apart. I did make videos on this gun, give you the history of it. I did disassembly. Just search for it, CZ52, on my channel, the Koba 49 channel, and you'll probably find it. Which was real interesting about this pistol, which I kind of didn't quite know, is the safeties over here. Okay, so that's fire all the way down. You pull this up here, and it's on safe. You cover, you can't really see it. There's like a little red dot in there. So you go up there and you're safe, but if you push all the way up, push up further, it drops, it decocks and goes into that's where it stopped for the firing pin. But they say not to use it. It has a tendency to fail. I didn't know it existed, and I've never used it before. It's kind of something there for me. But they're a nice shooting gun. They got a mag safety in there? No, it's unsafe. No, it doesn't. It does not have a mag safety. So, 8-round mag, kind of standard for today. The Walther P38 and everybody else, that was a standard gun at the time. Shoots well, handles nice. The sights ain't, everyone needs glow in the dark, friggin' sights and everything. And the neat thing about this is right down in here, in this part of the frame, is a proof mark in 1953 is when this pistol was made. That's when this particular gun was made. Now another interesting gun. Tons of them. They were all over the place. And I mean, they came with holster the whole 9 yards. under $100. People love them. Okay, people love these guns. We used to shoot them. There was plenty of surplus ammo. They were fun to shoot. A little bit of a pain to clean out. You know, get the barrel and that all loose. You have to get it loose. But if you find that video, I'll show you how I do it. And they were neat. And then there was a time somebody made, I don't know if the Czechs made them or somebody made them, 9mm barrels. Okay, that you can pull out this 7.62 by 25 barrel and put a 9mm barrel in. I never got one, and you don't see them anymore. So I don't know if it was aftermarket, or I don't know if the Czechs made them. That's the one thing I'm not quite sure of. I never got one, but sometimes you find them, you know, with the 2 barrels. Now, let's talk about price. Let me see. I'm going to stop. I'm going to see if I can go find some of these up for sale somewhere. Okay, so like I said, this rig was less than $100. I don't know how many years ago. A quick search on Gunbroker. Now, I went and looked to see if there were any for sale anywhere else, just like opening one of those gun searches, and it said that this has been out of stock for quite a long time, and there were none available. But to the Gunbroker, now to give you an idea, I'm going to go by the buy it now prices, because a lot of these are auctions. We got one, it's got a current bid of $160 with 13 days left. There's one that the starting bid for this same exact rig, I don't see a cleaning rod, $580, buy it now $600. $599, buy it now $700. There's one with just a pistol and an extra mag. Current bid's $205, buy it now $450. Okay, and then there's another buy it now $749, $699, $750. Okay. Ooh, here's one. Go to Lock, Stock, and Barrel. You got 9 days. And Lock, Stock, and Barrel on the Gunbroker. Let me see if I can get this over to the video. Now, I'm going to tell you fellas, using the Gunbroker, like I said, to find your prices. The reason I'm going to tell you about this company is I've done business with them. I bought things from them. I've actually put things on their auction. What they do is once they take possession of your firearm, they'll list this, and all the things start at 1 cent. That's how they do it. They tell you the best way to do it is started at 1 cent, and it's a true auction starting as a penny, because I've had some things sold by these people. Now that's what it is. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Find them, find that seller, and every 2 weeks they post like 8 pages of firearms and stuff. And this is probably going to be the truest auction that you can find. In other words, whatever these things go for, there's no shill bidding or anything. It's an honest auction. And if you want to get an idea what the going rate is for your gun, when you find something like this is the way to go. This is made in '54. This pistol. Photographs are excellent. They give you a pretty good description of the firearm down through here. They give you the make, the model, year of manufacture, caliber, barrel lengths. You know, they give you a very accurate description, because like I said, I've used like bore condition. Bore is slightly bright, rifling is sharp, light erosion and fouling, and the bore, it's basically what they all are. So that's pretty common. They rate it 7 out of 10. Box and paperwork. And they have a ton of, this is their new week. They must have posted them. I haven't gone through. But there you go, guys. If you really want to know the actual price of one of these guns, because that's how mine, you know, if I had this in there, that's how it's listed. They started as a penny and they let it fly. Okay? So there you go, boys. That's one of the gun broker dealers to follow is Lock, Stock, and Barrel. They run probably the fairest auctions in there. Their premiums are a little high. They take care of everything, but I've had luck, and it comes out it's a true auction. Some items sold for more than I thought they would, and some items did not go for what I thought they would go. But probably following this dealer on Gunbroker, and if you find a gun on there that you're interested in, and if it's similar to yours, it'll give you a reasonable idea on what this is worth. Matter of fact, I'm going to save that auction and see what they ended up paying for this gun, so I have an idea what my pistol's, you know, a fair price for it. Well, guys, I hope you liked the video. I'm going to go through and try to dig out some more items from my collection. You know, I made videos about them years ago, but now we're going to talk about what they're worth as collector's items. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you do like this style of video, I will make more of them. Put it down in the comment sections. If you've seen prices on any of these guns, put comments down, you know, or put something down in the comment section. Have an open discussion about it. All right. Thank you. Hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.